Jesus Christ, dude. Holy. Okay. Wow. 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 Alright. So, definitely not... There's a lot for you to work on. I'll just say that. Hey guys, it's Main here, back again with another IE review. Again, another review I'm doing on stream. Say hi, everyone. Say hello, YouTube. Saying hi. I do want to remind you, if you're on YouTube watching, of course you are, the video's on YouTube, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Go ahead and let me know what you had for breakfast today, if you ate breakfast. Do you eat breakfast? Anyone eat breakfast? I eat breakfast. I had a cream cheese Danish for breakfast from Starbucks. Anyways, so go ahead and do that. Try to form a little content there. The faster we get to 1,000 subs, I'm hoping to get more people on the team to help me make videos so I can push more Idleon content for you guys. That would be the goal. So hoping to grow the channel a little bit in that aspect. So please, getting to 1,000 subs will be a massive milestone for the channel, helping just about everyone I possibly can. So let's go ahead and head straight into the review. Today we have IE Gamer and Twitch known as Big Raisin Bran Moment. Got Big Raisin Bran Moment. Looks like he is early World 6, hasn't really pushed it. Kind of going back, focusing on World 5 and below. Getting ready to push World 6, really. So let's give him some advice on some of the early game stuff that he's missing out on. What he needs to do to prepare his account to push World 6. And Jesus Christ, dude. Holy. Okay. Wow. 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 All right. So, definitely not... There's a lot for you to work on. I'll just say that. I think you should definitely... I think you're doing the right thing by not pushing World 6 because I don't think you're ready for it. I think it's important to get to World 6 and start on the bonuses as soon as you possibly can, because farming takes a while to get into, summoning can take a little bit to scale, sneaking does take a little bit of time, so those are all kind of passive things you don't have to worry about too much in the beginning. So it's good to get on them because they do provide massive bonuses to your account. That being said, you definitely need to go back and start worrying about your account overall because World 6 will hit you hard as you're like pushing. So immediately what you should be doing is, number one, your refinery is something you should go back and try to fix. I would maybe consider turning off or like just not worrying about your orange salts or blue salts at this time. I think they're too high of a level. I think red salts is something you should be pushing. Never auto refine this or green salts. Try to fix your refinery as soon as you can. Like I mentioned in the previous reviews, your refinery is pretty core and center to your account. So if you are salt locked in any way, you're going to hamper your progress with your account, which means you will be locked out of pushing World 6. So go and do that. You're also missing a lot of some of the early game stamps, some things like Agile Stamp, Scimitar Stamp, Violent Stamp, Polearm Stamp. Since you finished World 5, Dementia Sword Stamp is something you can relatively easily get. Next on the list, probably Void Sword Stamp. Heidi Box Stamp is extremely important. Buzz Buzz, Alco Burr, Ladle Stamp, Multi-Tool Stamp, Divine Stamp. There's a lot of stamps that you're missing. So go back, unlock some of the ones from at least World 1 to World 4. Some of the ones from World 5 do require Divinity levels or Sailing Treasure. So it'll take some time to grind out, especially since I don't believe your Divinity level is necessarily that high. But Divinity levels is something that's going to be really, really important to you. Do you have Doot? That's a question for you. Let me know if you have Doot. If you don't, I mean, go stay on the Divinity altar. Try to, oh, rather you have Goat God unlocked. So stick your characters in lab, upgrade, try to get your Divinity to be a higher level. Level 40 is where you should be aiming for. So you do have Dude. So you have Gohrut, you have the necessary gods unlocked. Go stick your characters in lab, accept just the ones you're doing quests to unlock stamps on. Stick them in lab, level up divinity to be at least level 40, and then you can start taking characters out of lab and link them to the prayer style Tranquil to start leveling up divinity outside of that. I would still recommend your Bubo be in lab. That way you can level up lab and get divinity points to get to level 50 divinity. That is the quest breakpoint to unlock multi-tool stamp, which will help you a ton in skilling efficiency, which cycles into ladle generation to help you with cooking. That being said, also ladle stamp is a huge stamp to replace your focus basically at level 40 on all of your characters except at least one character still in lab trying to push divinity levels and lab levels, which ideally should be Bubo because you get higher efficiency and help another character level up lab as well because of that talent. But ladle stamp is something you should absolutely go back, unlock, and try to focus on, because this is base cooking efficiency. Like I mentioned in the other videos, this scales based off your all skilling efficiency percent that you get from like Rift, you get from different trophies, you get from just general sources of all skill efficiency percent. This will give you a ton of ladle generation for upgrading your meals and cooking, which you so severely need because you don't have a lot of meals at level 11. Your diamond chef isn't high enough level, and you just need meals. You just need meal levels so you can get the bonuses that meals provide. 9k cooking speed for someone that's in World 6 is kind of abysmal, and it's definitely something you should be focusing on. So the ways you can scale cooking speed primarily is going to come from Diamond Chef. I mentioned this, but this is a multiplicative bonus for every single meal you have at level 11. So use bargain tags. Don't forget that you definitely need ladles. For the love of God, you need ladles. So every single ladle skips an hour of progress, and if you have Blood Berserker, it skips a lot more than that, which everyone should have a Blood Berserker. So instead of an hour, you're actually skipping an hour and a half to hour and 45 minutes worth of time with your ladle progress. So you can stack up ladles. The more ladles you get, the more meal levels you'll be getting. The reason you want to start scaling meals to level 11 is because of Diamond Chef. Diamond Chef will multiply your meal cooking speed. Like I mentioned in some of the previous videos, or some of the previous reviews I've done today, you have currently 1.07. 1.07 to the power of 5 meals, I think you could realistically get as a 1.4x multiplier to meal cooking speed. The power of 6 is 1.5. 7 is 6, 7, 8, 9. So the more meals you get will massively increase your meal cooking speed. Don't forget, if you do even level this up, you'll get even more meal cooking speed. You have that spice on highest output. Perfect, that's what you should be doing. Use bargain tags. It'll reduce the spice costs, so you can actually upgrade this with bargain tags to get more meal cooking speed. That'll scale to like 1.08, 1.09, 1.010, which increases this the power determinant here, and you can get even higher meal cooking speed. Like every single like breakpoint that you hit is going to give you like a 20% increase in meal cooking speed, which is massive for your account. So not only are you increasing the amount of meals that you get at level 11, but you're also leveling up Diamond Chef to give you more meal cooking speed. So the higher level this is, the more meal cooking speed you'll get. And it's a fantastic way to start getting plates even higher, scale your bonuses, upgrade your account. So the best way to do that, obviously get more ladle production, upgrade your meals to level 11. That'll factor back into getting more meal cooking speed. That being said, also upgrade cooked meal stamp. This is a great way to scale your meal cooking speed. Going to vials specifically, Long Island tea for meal cooking speed. Treadlow bars. Sorry, I can't get past you. You don't even have some of the World 2 vials, man. Holy shit. This is looking bad. Meal cooking speed here. This one. Firefly, if you do eventually get here, this is multiplicative. Again, your meal cooking speed, it's really based off of a like foundation. So you really need to get as much base meal cooking speed as you can, so that the multipliers from Fluoride with the Voidwalker, Fluoride with the Atom Collider, Blood Marrow from Voidwalker, and Diamond Chef start actually multiplying and give you a ton of meal cooking speed. You should also start focusing on upgrading Corn Dog as much as you can. Cabbage also is great. Eggs as much as you can. Those will scale back into your meal cooking speed, scales Diamond Chef even higher, and allows you to unlock more meals faster, get meals to be a higher level so you can progress the other skills a lot faster. Perfect. Stamp level, try to aim for about 4,000. It's going to be a daunting task, but I think that's something you can do. Alchemy, on your Shaman, Bubble Breakthrough, like I mentioned, is a great way to unlock new bubbles. Please use your resources to upgrade these as much as you can. If you're missing some cash, this applies to all characters. It's just more effective on your warrior. But if you're struggling for cash, green mushroom kills, as well as upgrading these bubbles will give you a ton of money. Don't forget that accuracy and FMJ exist, so if you're struggling with either of those two stats, for accuracy or defense, please upgrade those. Skilling efficiency, skilling efficiency, skilling efficiency. Higher 3D prints is the name of the game as you enter World 6. The more atoms you can generate, the more your account's going to progress, because you're going to want to start focusing on something called boron. I do have a video on my YouTube talking about how important boron is, why upgrading it is really important. I should really recommend you do that. But as you unlock Atom Collider, upgrading these upgrades is going to be really important. The most important one going to be boron. This gives you free alchemy upgrades every single day, provided you have the atoms to upgrade them, which cycles back into getting you more skilling efficiency, and in the end game, what you really want is more damage. So you're going to be able to upgrade things like Power of Try 1, Try 2, and Try 3. Maybe a little bit of upgrades into Britley Spears, Bojack, Maddie Stafford. Some of the base damage bubbles, Big Meaty Claws, Quick Slap, and Name I Guess will help you a ton with damage, but also stats. Stats are really, really important. I know you don't have Collider, but you should really start transitioning to getting higher 3D prints, to getting to the point where you can get atoms. Oh my god, a 120 blow crit. So, okay, you have Royal Sampler, equip it on every single one of your characters. You want to hit 90% print sample rate, that's the first thing. Second thing, you want to get 300% multi-resource chance as soon as you possibly can. So getting Wyoming Blood to level like 130, 140, I think that's roughly the breakpoint where you need to be. Same with Sploosh Sploosh, same with Multilago, same with Bug Squared. This will multiply the amount of things that you're able to print, which will mean you'll eventually get to a point where you can start getting atoms. Your character should also be printing their class-specific resource. So Blood Berserker does fish, Siegebreaker does catching, Elemental Sorcerer and Bubo do chopping. Your Voidwalker and Beastmaster should be reserved for monster materials, so you can upgrade, or rather get your refinery resources, and your DK should be mining. So you should stick to copper ore on DK, stick to like goldfish on Blood Berserker, or whatever you need prints for stamps or other alchemy bubble upgrades. Oak logs for pure atom generation, or again, whatever you need stamps or alchemy for, to get you atom generation. I do want to note, please don't forget about your active talents. They give you a ton of skilling efficiency, and please, for the love of God, upgrade your tools. Tools give you a bunch of stats, they give you a bunch of skilling efficiency as well, and your gear as well will give you stats which cycle into skilling efficiency. Also, serrated Rex Rings are really important. They give you skill efficiency, which again will help with getting higher print values to give you more atom generation. Your goal really is to focus hard on getting higher skilling prints and start collecting atoms and eventually get Atom Collider and upgrade that. Atoms are extremely important, and they're really, really valuable as you enter World 6. It's one of the things I mention over and over again. If you're progressing, Atom Collider is king in this game. Let me show you why. So boron is extremely important because of this right here. You get 70 free bubble levels every single day. So at your level, your Larry is relatively low, so you won't get impacted by this much. But once it's over 100%, you guarantee 2 with a chance of 3. So I still need to do my atom clicks for the day, so let me show you. So this is starting at 973, doing my 70. $973 goes up to $1125. That is 152 bubble levels every single day for free. There's no cost to it apart from liquid and atom, which are practically infinite compared to spore caps. So it's extremely powerful. That's why I really recommend transitioning to focusing on skilling efficiency and upgrading boron as much as you can. For you, the cap that you can really reach is, I think, 50 atom upgrades, because you only have level 20 boron right now. Level 30 is practically impossible for you to reach. You get 40 from boron, 10 from unlocking permeate from the achievement, so you get 50 atom upgrades per day. Once you get Larry up to level 501, you get guaranteed 2 levels per day, and you can get at least 100 bubble levels every single day for free. So once you get the resource cost to 100 million, really the best thing for you to focus on is going to be the multiplier bubbles Mage's Best, Hocus Chopus, Labrain Tools, Severa Purple, and Tree Sleeper, those to help a bunch of scaling efficiency. Also, Worship is ready. We can do this in the background. Skilling is the name of the game, something you should focus on right now. So again, multi-resource chance at 300%, 90% print sample rate is absolutely key. Do not sleep on that. Those are really important for your account. And please, please, please unlock your vials. Don't touch sigils. Get off the sigils. Do not think about this until you're like mid to end World 6. Because summoning will give you a ton of sigil speed. You're just wasting your time with your characters on sigils. They should be in the cauldrons right now getting liquid so that your shaman can have a better chance of unlocking these bubbles. Yeah, 46 days is terrible. That's how long it takes me to get my iodized sigils upgraded. You should not be on sigils whatsoever. Salt Lick, again, you want your print sample rate at 90%, so if you're struggling, using your red salts to upgrade this is going to help a lot. Max talent levels as well. This will give you a ton of skilling efficiency. You have enough to almost max that out. So definitely upgrade the max talent level here for the spontaneity salts. Really, really important. I know you're going to be salt locked because of that with green salts, but definitely is extremely important. You should absolutely prioritize max talent levels whenever possible. Good, you stopped him. Good, good, good. Okay, you have Voidwalker. Good. Again, Blood Marrow, you have this. You're not benefiting from this too much because you don't have a lot of meal levels. But as you upgrade your meals more, the more meal cooking speed you'll be getting because of that. Okay. Big thing I noticed on your characters is you don't have skulls. You don't have like skulls. You can buy these in the World 3 shop. There's no excuse why these characters should not have skulls. Also, please, for the love of God, do not use Charge Siphon. Charge Siphon is the worst skill in the game. Let me tell you why. It's because of Voidwalker. This talent right here, Species Epoch, you have it leveled up, so you recognize it's a talent that seems to be useful, but you aren't getting any benefit from this whatsoever because your worship level is only level 20. You need to put as much effort in using your V-Man's charge as opposed to using Charge Siphon. Because it'll steal your Voidwalker's charge. You will not get EXP for your Voidwalker, which means you're not going to scale the amount of souls you get or the critters you get from trapping, which is just going to hard lock you out of the game. So use your charge on your Voidwalker. Please equip skulls on all of your characters. And just by the way, we're losing wave 180, so that's unfortunate. Okay, question for you. Do you have chocolate chip or not? I don't know if you do. I'm going to assume you don't. Okay, so the next free rotation for chocolate chip is going to be in October, like the chat mentioned. So you have two options. One, you can try to spend gems to get chocolate chip, which, I mean, it'll help. Or you can wait till October to get it. So look at Toolbox. It should tell you the resources that chocolate chip's going to cost, which is going to be right here. Chips and jewel rotation, puts out like 40 weeks. Type in chocolate chip, and it'll tell you it's going to cost 200k opinion spurs, 100 cheese, 100 beach stock spice. So for you right now, that's relatively farmable. You should be able to hit that if you do put your focus into it. Like I said, you have 3 months to do so, so you have plenty of time. Chocolate chip is going to be really important for crystal farming. By that time, you should very easily be able to crystal farm. I recommend initially to have like a 1 in 60, 1 in 70 crystal spawn chance, and around a 10x to 12x drop rate. That's enough to start crystal farming in World 1. Okay. And breeding is going to be... Wait, guys, I didn't lose tower defense. Oh my god. That's crazy. Yeah, breeding's going to be slow. Your arena... I mean, you just kind of need to slowly grind out more pet levels. The way pet power works, it's based off your breeding level. So the higher breeding level you have, the higher chance of you getting a higher higher pet power, which means you'll be able to push the territory spice battles a lot faster. Is your breeding okay? For someone that's in World 6, I'm going to say no. But it's easy to get up. So it's not the end of the world. So you want to, first of all, try to use books on your Beastmaster specifically, because you can book the pet power talent. Also spec into this, because if you don't spec into it, you don't have higher pet power. But you use books on this, try to get higher curvature of the paw so you get higher pet power. You can get more damage, push the spice battles, unlock new spices, and that'll mean you can unlock new meals, which again multiplies back into more meal cooking speed, gives you more bonuses for your account, because you can get more pet fighting damage, which again goes back into breeding. You can get more points earned tower defense, so you can do tower defense more reliably, more damage to push the world, more accuracy if you're struggling with accuracy, new pet breeding odds. Skill efficiency, again, another big one that you should be focusing on. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff that cooking provides. Again, focus on cooking. Cooking's going to be a great way to get you out of any rut that you're in the game. Yeah, trapping. Cool. Is it attack? Oh, yeah, the other one has a good level. Okay, good. So Equinox is a great thing for you to focus on because it allows you to focus your account. It's kind of what got me into doing reviews, because I didn't realize there's a lot of good goalposts in the game that's like really well telegraphed to you. Equinox is a great tool that Lava introduced that helps you telegraph where your account should be. So you should be aiming to try to reach these goals. Most importantly, getting a million sample, a great thing to focus on. Try to unlock that. You'll get a new star talent. I don't remember what it is. But getting a million sample will allow you to just overall boost your account. That should be your immediate goal, is do that. Try to get 10 million, 100 million, a billion samples so you can get more atom generation. Getting wave 50 on tower defense unlocks the Equinox upgrade. You'll be able to unlock Shades K, Liquid Vestment, matching skins to help you with damage, slow risk whiz. All this stuff's really important. Equinox is a great like goalpost for you to try to gauge your account. So definitely don't neglect that. Rift, come back to this. Infinite Star Signs are going to help you eventually, but I'd rather you focus on trying to push cooking and breeding a little bit more, and then come back to this when you have damage and you focus on skilling a bit more. But Skill Mastery is going to be a great one to help you with skilling efficiency, so if you are able to occasionally check in Rift, see if you can get to level 16 Rift to unlock this. This will make your skilling prints so much easier, because you can make mining cards passive, chopping cards passive, fishing passive, so you don't have to equip the skilling efficiency ones that are specific. Yeah. As you upgrade your stamps and your alchemy, you should hopefully get enough damage, especially as you upgrade your gear. You should get enough damage to be able to eventually do Rift, get that to level 16, and that'll help you a ton in skilling efficiency as well. Okay, we talked about Divinity, how to do that, so I won't harp on that again. Permeep, you definitely want to unlock this, even though you have dupe. You want to link a character to Permeep, because this boat sailing speed and plant growth speed is not inherent once you have dupe. You need to manually link a character to this. And sailing, like I said with the previous video, getting Ancient Fossery Tusk is extremely important. This is, it's going to give you double the artifact find chance, so get Ancient Fossery Tusk first before you really go and do anything else. So go back, do this first, and you'll be able to unlock the rest of the artifacts really easily. I'm trying to think what else. There was something that popped in my mind. I can't remember what it is. Give me a sec. Yes. So, gold food. So, sailing progresses a lot faster if you have golden hamsters on all of your characters. I see you only have 6 right now. I would... I would really recommend taking that stack of 6 and spreading it across your characters. Yes, it's only a 1% chance, it's probably going to go to like 0.8 or something, but that 0.8 spread across 6 characters is more valuable than 1.8 on one character. If you are able to get like 10, 20, 30 golden hamsters and split them across your characters, you're going to be in a better position to push sailing a lot more than you are right now. So definitely go back, try to get more golden hamster gummies, and spread them across all of your characters to push sailing. It'll like I mentioned before, speed up your sailing by literal months, and will save you so much time, and you'll be able to unlock your artifacts much faster, which will help you progress your account. Yeah, and hamsters, compared to other gold food, I feel like have a really high drop rate, so don't feel... it shouldn't take you months to get golden hamsters, but it'll definitely be a lot faster in World 5 than it was in other Worlds, World 1, getting their golden food. So definitely go back and do that, spread it across the characters. As well, I do want to mention, sorry, let me do the kick real quick. Efont. Efont has this item right here, the Royal Turban. It actually gives you 20% gold food effect. So if you equip that on your characters that are kind of idle in lab, it'll give you a higher chance of collecting that sailing AFK gain, that sailing AFK time. So try to get some try to get some Efont keys. Try to kill Chaotic or Nightmare Efont to have a higher chance of dropping the turban, and then equip that on your characters that are kind of in lab or in divinity to get you a higher chance of collecting sailing gains. That'll help you a ton there. So out of the Kraken. And lastly, for your account, something you can probably benefit from is going to be star signs. Do keep in mind, since you don't have infinite star signs, you obviously aren't benefiting from all of them all the time. But try to look through this list and see if there's any easy ones. Like Echoing Egress should be easy for you at this point. Go back and unlock that in a mage class. It'll give you some points. The reason I mention that for you right now is why it's important is because you can get artifact find chance right here. It'll help you a ton in trying to push sailing as well. The game is lagging because of tower defense. Oh no, I turned on the damage numbers, that's why. Yeah, star signs, really, really important. Again, gear, for the love of God, please do your gear. Get serrated Rex rings on all your characters. Oh, and big one I neglect for pretty much everyone. For you, let's go ahead and talk about it. Okay, really big one. Please do your party dungeons. I think it was happy hour recently. It might still be up. Please go to your party dungeons. This talent points right here, this is across all of your page. So it's 33 talent points per page. So tab 1, tab 2, tab 3, tab 4. So this will give you a ton of elite class talent points you can use. This will give you a bunch of weapon power, class EXP, skilling EXP, and AFK gains is a huge one. You can get higher prints on doing that, so please go do your party dungeons. Yeah, please go do them. You want to max out the Fleur Boat as fast as you possibly can. It's slept on, I sleep on it. I apologize for those who I don't bring it up to, but this is a great way to scale your account. Don't neglect this. Okay, I feel pretty confident in that. I think that was pretty good. The last thing I'll end on is going to be talking about post office. You should do your skilling boxes first for your characters. So do fishing here first. Your second Blood Berserker, I do cooking, honestly, first, as opposed to fishing. But your DK, do mining. Your mages do chopping. And your Siegebreaker do catching. Just to get you higher prints to, push you over the hard cap to get higher prints. Again, that's the main focus for you right now is getting higher prints. But you don't have cooking. Okay, never mind. Do whatever. do more fishing, get more fish prints to boost out your alchemy. That'll be the main thing for you right now. Again, I want to reiterate, skilling is going to be extremely important as you get a little further in the game. Atom Collider is a huge game changer. And that's something you should absolutely try to focus on right now, is getting more skilling efficiency, getting higher prints, trying to do Rift 16 to get the cards passive, and getting your gear higher as well. Really, really, really important for you right now, and I think that's enough for you to talk about. The other boxes will come through sailing. Sailing is going to be unlocking you post office boxes. You see... Bill Cycle Try unlocks a new post office box. A new post office box through Cloud Earn. I think you have the other one. Oh, no you don't. Silver Ankh for another post office box. So that's the way you get it. Not something you need to focus on right now, but it is a way for you to refocus your boxes when you do get there. So you don't have to focus on that, but Post office does give you a little bit of skilling efficiency. I recommend doing your skilling boxes first as opposed to the fighting ones. So I don't remember all the unlocks for post office. How do you boost damage for ES? Stamps. Unlock your stamps. This right here, paperwork crate. Every stamp, so it says every 10 stamps, but it actually scales every individual stamp that you get. Thanks to the follow, appreciate it. Every stamp you unlock gives you more damage. Also, the more wisdom you have, the more damage you get. The more gilded axe level, or gilded sword, sharpened axe, all that stuff will scale your damage. ES scales off of stamps. Every individual stamp you unlock gives you more damage. So unlock your stamps. That'll be a massive multiplier to damage on your ES. So that's, I think I hit most of the stuff I wanted to talk about with your account. Again, stamp level, skilling efficiency, unlocking bubbles and alchemy. All this is going to help your account. Go back and do that. Try to use bargain tags, upgrade diamond chef more. Focus on cooking, unlocking your meals, upgrading corn dog, cabbage, egg, all that stuff, and unlocking the meals as you progress will give you a ton of account bonuses. And Equinox, getting 1 million, 10 million, 100 million print is going to help you a ton. Cool. We'll go ahead and end there. Again, thank you, YouTube, for watching. Please do like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you ate for breakfast. I think that's what I started off with this video. You know, get a little comment interaction. Really appreciate you guys. Again, thank you guys for watching on YouTube. Have a great day.